In mid-October this year, we visited Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which was a lot of fun, first time for us. However, there's another trip we make every year, a drive to Mammoth Cave National Park. It's about an hour and a half away, so we set out on a Monday morning, taking the highway through some beautiful countryside. Our main question was whether the autumn colors at Mammoth Cave would be as vibrant as those we saw in the Smokies. Maybe not, but the drive is just gorgeous, and this one tree is just beautiful. As we entered Mammoth Cave National Park, we are just enjoying this drive down the parkway. What a gorgeous tree-lined drive. It's worth the drive. It was worth the afternoon, worth the morning and the afternoon to drive over to the Mammoth Cave National Park. We turned down toward our usual spot where we always stop for a photo, kind of a tradition, so we can compare the scenery, how it looks this year to the year before to the year before. After snapping a few photos, we continued down toward the visitor center. The parking lot was empty, which wasn't surprising since the government shutdown of 2025 meant that the visitor center was closed. There were a few people around, and thankfully there were some porta potties available. We drove around behind the visitor center, and I took a short walk to photograph that train that's visible as you approach the visitor center area. After a couple of pictures, we get back in the car and head to our next annual stop, the Green River Ferry. Although the ferry was closed due to the shutdown, the drive down to the river is still just as scenic as always. Maybe not as much color as the year before, but it's so peaceful. We were mostly alone except for a few hikers in the distance. And of course, we had to get some pictures of the ferry road that's empty right now and the trees by the parking lot. We got back in the car, headed home, and even though we had missed the peak fall colors, the trip was still enjoyable. We liked it. We'll go back again next year, of course. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the time you spend with us, and I hope you'll hit that like button, and maybe one of these other photos up here someplace will be of interest to you as well. And if you haven't watched our trip to Great Smokies, it's right there too. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time as always.